Hello everybody, and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the Insane Brit, and this is this week's food review. Now today's food review, but just before we get started, I want to give a shout out. It will be in the link in the description below to, I believe it is Rebecca Steele, for running a fan page on Instagram, and people are actually joining it. I don't know how many members it's got. It's growing slowly but surely, but it's a little bit of fun. There's edits and pictures that she's edited and various stuff, and you can submit your own photos if you're interested in doing that kind of thing. I don't mess around with that kind of thing, you know what I mean? I just watch like a fan of the actual page itself, you know, and comment on some things that they do. Really creative stuff, even taking some quotes from me in the past that I said and still stick to even to this day. So I'm going to leave that from now on in the link in the description below, and keep that fan page running. Plus you can also follow me on Instagram directly as well, which will also be in the link as well. And if you haven't got Instagram, you can go to Twitter or Facebook. Anyway, so this week's food review is a chicken burrito wrap. I think it costs about £1 or £2. It's a fairly new product. However, I want to read the back. Well, here's the actual product itself, by the way, so you have an idea. But it has some certain ingredients in it. Now, it doesn't say. Now, obviously, chicken is the main ingredient here. But there is actually a lot of other ingredients in here that I wanted to run down as well to a point. Red pepper, yellow pepper, kidney beans as well, red kidney beans, cooked with rice, red pepper, yellow. Yeah, so just basically yellow pepper, red pepper, kidney beans, and not everyone's going to be into kidney beans or whatever. So, you know, it's going to be a hell of a mixture there, you know what I mean, of this product. Now, let's just tear it open and have a look at the actual product itself. Slides right out, and there is the burrito. Wow, it's quite big. It looks nice and compact. Doesn't look. Oh, I know it's going to be messy. I just know it's nicely wrapped, by the way. You know what I mean? But yeah, it weighs quite a bit. You know, it's not light as such. Anyway, guys, this is in a microwave product, of course, so I'm just going to put it in the microwave for about 4 or 5 minutes, what it designates on the actual box itself, and I'll be right back, so stay tuned. Oh, and I do have a drink with me. Don't know what it's going to taste like. It's got red pepper in it. Who knows? Hopefully it's not too hot. I like spicy food, though. Okay, guys, we are back, and I did have to leave it for a few minutes. It was boiling hot. This is actually the burrito. It is, wow, it is holding the heat. I can pick it up now, but it was boiling hot beforehand. So, my God, I can smell an array of, different flavors in there. The chicken, I believe, and obviously the pastry itself. But I can just, the heat is just ridiculous. So I've had to leave it for 3 or 4, I'm just going to say 5 minutes overall, and so I can relatively pick it up now, but I know it's compact, it's going to be boiling inside when I take a bite of this thing. I've got my drink on hand, but I don't know, so here we go, the first bite. Okay, not a lot of flavour in the initial bite. I can taste 2 things: the pastry or the wrap itself, and I got some chicken. But the chicken is dry, or it ain't that juicy, as it were. You know what I mean? It hasn't got a lot of moisture there. At least I haven't tasted any just yet. I can taste some kidney beans. It feels I'm really trying hard to chew this thing here. I think I might have left it in a little bit longer. I left it in for 4 minutes. That's what it said in the package I read, so that's what I went with, you know. The quantity of chicken that I'm tasting in the burrito, of course it's the main ingredients, is pretty good. But not a lot of moisture here, not a lot of, I think I've dried it out, you know what I mean, when I've microwaved it. There's mixed flavours there, but not anything I can pinpoint. The runner beans or whatever, not runner beans, the kidney beans are there with a mixture of spiciness a little bit, not too much though. It's just there for taste. It stays on in your mouth for a bit. Like there's a constant ray of spiciness, so you do, you know, I have a drink to wash it down with, of course, anyway, with any particular meal. It's not what I would call burning your mouth or anything like that. I'm not panicking over this here, you know. I think the red peppers or the peppers themselves are giving it the spice. The kidney beans, I don't know what is giving it. But the chicken, of course, is the main thing, which is nice. The chicken's alright. But the rest of the ingredients ain't doing too much for it. Either that was because I overcooked it in the microwave at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, what the box actually said, on the front anyway. Or in itself, it's just the way the ingredients are matching up with it. The taste in itself is consistent with spiciness and chicken. You're getting enough chicken there. Again, it is quite dry though, I won't even lie, but again, that might reflect on how I've cooked it at 4 minutes, but like I said, it said that on the box, so your experience with this particular product may differ if you do it for 2 or 3 minutes, I don't know. It depends. The chicken itself is quite nice, but quite dry. The red beans and that, or the red pepper, sorry, doesn't do a lot for it other than just add the spiciness. The flavours come together nicely in a consistent pattern of flavour for a bit of spiciness, but this is not saying I'm 100% screaming for this is amazing, go out and buy it. It's fairly good for the value of money. You're getting quite a lot here, so it is what it is. Oh, Oh, I needed to wash that down, man. Alright, I'm going to take one final bite. Oh, the pastry at both ends is kind of hard. I don't know why. Specifically, why it feels a little bit crunchy or whatever. Maybe I left it in a bit too long, but like I said, it's specified 4 minutes, depending on the power of your microwave or whatever, so it may vary with you, of course. The chicken is plentiful, it is there, it is nice. The other ingredients add nothing but spice to it, really. Not a lot of moisture in the actual product, nothing else in there to say, or you know, like the core element, of course, is the chicken, but the other things around it don't really provide much else other than that spiciness. So all it feels it is. It's basically just like chicken with a bit of spice around it. Nothing much doing there. Not a high quality product, but then again, I'm saying that right now because I cooked it a certain way at 4 minutes, what it said in the box. Again, you may down the amount of power you've cooked it for or time period, so your experience may differ. For me, this is not a product I will buy again. I would not recommend, like, you know, it's one of the last things that, it's not horrible, there's just nicer things you could buy in terms of snacks, or whatever you want to call that, or I call it a snack, whatever, because it ain't my dinner, obviously. But yeah, for me, it's not the greatest product. For me, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Not bad. Like, it's not terrible, like disgusting, like I'm spitting it out or whatever, it just doesn't do a lot for me. It is kind of spicy. Have something to drink with it, of course, if you do try it out. Again, you may differ from the amount of spiciness that you actually like, or the way you've cooked it yourself, if you lowered the amount of power, or lowered the time rather, in itself. For me, guys, a 2 out of 5. Not a terrible product, but not exactly one I would highly recommend you guys go out and buy, and what have you. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. The link for this particular product will be in the link description below if you do want to try it. Don't forget to donate to my channel. Follow me on all the social media platforms if you want to. They're all in the link description below. And I will see you next time. I hope you enjoy my playthrough of Halo, which should have started a few days ago or whatever. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.